right when he said that, in my mind, I was like, oh my God, does this guy want to try to kidnap me or what? Hey everybody, I hope you're doing great today. So today in our food tour, we are gonna see what there is to eat in downtown Honolulu and what attractions there are for all of our tourist friends that are coming to Hawaii. So stick around. Okay, so I just parked my car. Parking can be kind of tricky when you're coming to downtown. So later on in the video, I'm gonna go and show you a bunch of areas where you guys can go and park. But man, you know, parking on the street, it's like $3 an hour. So it gets kind of pricey. I mean, it's cheaper than like if you're in San Francisco or New York, but $3 for me is kind of like, oh. I remember when it was like 25 cents for an hour before. If you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button right now so you can get more videos just like this. Okay, so this is one of my favorite places to get food in downtown Honolulu, and it's the Doner Shack. So let's go check their menu out. So we got a variety of rice plates, sandwiches, pita wraps. They got veggie wraps as well. Okay, so I just ordered my food at the Doner Shack, and I just spoke with the owner, and he said it's Berlin style Turkish food. And let me tell you, the food is really, really good here and affordable. So if you come here, make sure you come early because it can get really, really busy. Okay, so I just got my food at Doner Shack, and this is what I got right here. So I got a combination of chicken and lamb mixed with, this is their rice plate. And it basically is with the better rice and some salad right here too. So if you're coming to downtown Honolulu and you're not sure what to eat, this would be in like maybe my top 2 places where I would highly recommend all of my friends and family to go and check out. Cause let me tell you, the food is just delicious here. Okay, so it also has like this garlic yogurt sauce that's on top. You can also get it with hot sauce right here. And then this is a green sauce, so this is like a cilantro based sauce that they have. I also got some hummus and some pita bread right here too. So the kebabs are actually one of the most popular foods that they sell in Germany and Europe actually, from what the owner told me. So let's go and take a perfect bite with this. Okay, so we got that lamb, the chicken, and the rice with that garlic yogurt sauce right here. Yeah, this is amazing. You know, I remember one time I probably came here like 3 or 4 times in 1 week, and I always get the same dish. You know, there is so much flavor in this lamb right here. The chicken too. The chicken is not dried out or anything. It's super moist and tender, just like the lamb. And you know, you really don't need to go and put the sauces on because there's just so much flavor to this. But for you guys, I'm gonna try some of this hot sauce. So I gotta warn you, this hot sauce is pretty hot. All right, so I got some of that hot sauce on the meat. There is a lot of kick to this hot sauce. So if you're not into hot sauce, you might not want to go put this in because I'm already sweating already. Let's try some of this cilantro sauce that they got. It's like a green sauce. Okay, so we got some of that green cilantro sauce. It's very tangy, kind of like a vinaigrette. For me personally, just the lamb, chicken, rice with that garlic yogurt, this is all you need. So much flavor to this. All right, let's eat some of this pita bread that I got too. You got some of that hummus. So I'm gonna go and make a pita wrap right here. Let's put some of this on. Get some of that meat. Let's throw that rice in too. We'll top it off with some hot sauce. Oh, look at this. All right, you guys ready? Let's do this. Let me know down in the comments below if you've been to the Donner Shack before and what you like getting here. They actually do catering here too. So if you're gonna have a party or anything like that, and then you want some of this food, definitely go and hit them up. I'm gonna leave all of their information in the description box down below, so make sure you check them out and follow them on Instagram as well. So you see that yellow part right here? That was where Donner Shack used to be, but they started getting super, super popular, and they ended up expanding into this space, which was a yoga studio before. So it makes me really happy to see small businesses like this really thriving. So I just got done with my food. We're gonna go and continue our food tour in downtown Honolulu. So make sure you watch the very end. All right, so we just finished with our food from the Donner Shack. So we're gonna go on to our next place on our food tour. Okay, so if you guys didn't see my video I posted last week about awareness in downtown Honolulu, make sure you guys go and check it out. I'm gonna leave it down in the description box down below. Okay, so next we're gonna go to Marukame Udon, and they are actually really, really busy in Waikiki. So here is a pro tip for you guys. If you don't want to stand in a long line in Waikiki, you guys can come down to 4th Street Mall and eat at Marukame here. Okay, so I just got my food from Marukame Udon.
Yes, sir.
So we gotta go and find a place to eat now. You know what I just remembered? I only have an hour in the parking meter. I hope I don't get a ticket. Okay, I gotta go and make this quick. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm actually gonna go back to the car. I'm not gonna look for a place to eat out in 4th Street Mall because I don't want to risk getting a ticket. So we're gonna end up doing it in the car. So if you guys want to hear about my story about when I almost got kidnapped, make sure you guys watch to the very end of the video. Okay, so we are back in the car and I almost ran out of time in the meter. So I'm just sitting in the car now. So hopefully I don't get any trouble from the meter maids or anything. Okay, so here is what I got from Marukame Udon. It's actually a teriyaki chicken bowl. And, you know, Marukame Udon is known for their udon and their tempura. But I'll tell you guys right now, I really do not like udon. I just think it's kind of like disgusting. I'm not sure why. Actually, I do remember why I think it's disgusting. I think it was because my mom had an allergic reaction to some udon, you know, like a decade ago, and it was just a really bad situation where she had to go to the ER and stuff like that. So that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth about eating udon. So that's why I ended up getting a teriyaki chicken bowl there. But, you know, it's really cheap eats. You know, when I was thinking about it, I should have named this video, maybe I will name this video, Cheap Eats in Downtown Honolulu. Because so far, the food that I got was like, you know, under like 11 bucks basically. Okay, so let's go and try this teriyaki chicken bowl out. Okay, so I thought it was gonna be just, you know, regular teriyaki chicken, but it's actually fried. You see that? So it's actually fried, and then you can see the chicken looks pretty moist, okay? And from the looks of it, it is white meat. So it's like chicken katsu, and then they go and put some teriyaki sauce on top. And then they asked if I wanted some toppings as well. So I asked for the tempura flakes and some green onions. Yep. White meat. So the tempura is actually really good. Really clean tasting. You can tell they don't use any old oil. And you can see them actually cooking all the tempura right in front of you. And then they're just constantly putting out new batches of it. So, I mean, if you're looking for like cheap eats and you want like a basic teriyaki chicken bowl, well, kind of basic because this is fried. This is pretty good. I actually got this for my son. So I'm not gonna eat all of this. He loves to eat teriyaki chicken. But what I did get for myself is some of this tempura right here. You know what? It was really silly of me, but I ended up getting this crab stick right here. And it's actually not real crab. It's imitation crab meat. But I don't know. I just love imitation crab meat for some reason. You guys see that? Yeah, I don't know what it is about this stuff, but it's good. So I also got some shrimp tempura as well. Not bad, you know, for $2 this is pretty cheap. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go and find another parking spot, and I'm gonna go and show you guys some of the parking structures that you can park at in downtown, or where I normally park at, okay? Because there's like a lot of parking structures, but I'm gonna show you some of the areas that you can go and park at in downtown Chinatown, okay? So make sure you guys watch the very end, because I'm gonna go and have more food towards the end of the video. But right now we're gonna go and check out all the different places where you guys can go and park. All right, everybody, so one of the first places you can park if you want to go to Chinatown or downtown is the Kukui Plaza parking lot. So I'm gonna go and leave the address and information down in the description box down below if you guys want to go and park over here. But basically the entrance is gonna be on Kukui Street. Okay, the second place you can park is at the Chinatown Municipal lot, which is located on the corner of Nuuanu and Beretania. So if you do park at the Chinatown Municipal lot on the corner of Nuuanu and Beretania, there is a park right above the parking lot. But just be aware of your surroundings if you are coming to this park to hang out or have your lunch. Okay, so we got the parking situation out of the way, so you should have some places to park when you come to visit Chinatown and downtown in Honolulu. So next I wanted to go and show you some kind of historic sites that you can go and visit while you're here. Okay, right behind me is the King Kamehameha statue and the Hawaii Supreme Court. Directly across of that is Iolani Palace. So we're gonna go and take a walk right across the street after. So we're gonna go and look at the statue and the Supreme Court right now. So when you come to the King Kamehameha statue, you can go and take pictures and whatnot. But one thing you want to keep in mind is you do not want to go and step on the grass. So respect is a really big thing in Hawaii. And so the surrounding grass area here is a place that you do not want to step on. Okay, so make sure you guys keep that in mind. And there's signs around saying, don't step on the grass. So right behind me is the Hawaii Supreme Court. Currently it's closed because of COVID, but it's a nice place to go and take pictures if you want around here. Okay, so let's walk on over to the Iolani Palace. So right behind me, we have the Iolani Palace. Currently, I think it's closed, again, because of COVID, but the grounds itself right now are open. So it's a nice place to go and take a walk around, and you know, you could even go and maybe have your lunch over here. So if you're coming to Hawaii and you get a chance, I highly recommend you take a tour of the Iolani Palace when they open up. It just kind of goes and puts you back in time. So highly recommend it. So one of the great things about this area is that it's all pretty much walking distance from each other. So Iolani Palace right here, and the King Kamehameha statue is literally right across the street from each other. And literally 30 seconds away is the financial district, downtown Honolulu. You go a little bit more down, it's Chinatown. But one thing you want to keep in mind is if you're gonna go into Chinatown, make sure you don't pass River Street on foot, okay? So if you're gonna be going into Kalihi, you're gonna wanna have a car. But from Chinatown, downtown, to this area right here, it's all walking distance. You can even walk to Kaka'ako, and then Ward, and then all in Moana. But if you're gonna be in this area, I say half a day is more than enough. Okay, so enough of the sightseeing. We're gonna go back to Fort Street Mall in downtown. I'm gonna get more food. Make sure you guys watch the very end. Okay, so next up we're gonna go to Fort Street Cafe. And this place has really good local food and Vietnamese food as well. So I'm gonna go get my food right now. Can I get a garlic chicken and pad thai? And can I also get the banh mi special?
Okay, one pad thai and one sandwich, yeah?
Okay,
Have a good
thank
day.
you. Okay, so I just got my food from Fort Street Cafe and I'm gonna look for a place to eat this right now. Okay, so I just found a place to eat in one of these office buildings. So hopefully I don't get kicked out of here. Okay, so at Fort Street Cafe, I ended up getting a banh mi and I got pad thai with garlic chicken right here. Okay, so I just wanna say that I'm a little bit disappointed in the amount of garlic chicken that I got. I thought I would get more garlic chicken than this just because before when I used to come to Fort Street Cafe, they would give a whole lot more. But I don't know, we'll see how good this is. Okay, so let's go and take a bite out of this garlic chicken. Still good though. They don't give as much, but it's still good. The pad thai noodles though, it has kind of like a, let me take one more bite. It kind of has like a herbally flavor to it actually. Almost like Li Hing Mui, but the flavor is real subtle. Yeah, so Fort Street Cafe has a variety of Vietnamese foods and local foods as well. And it's actually really cheap there. So majority of the items there are, I say like $11 or less. So $9 to $11 for most of the items there. So if you're looking for some cheap eats, you can go and check them out. Personally, I've had better pad thai than this, but the garlic chicken is on point. I don't really care for that herbally flavor that the pad thai has. Okay, so we are gonna go and eat their banh mi now. So this is the first time I'm having banh mi from. Okay, so we can see the Vietnamese steamed pork right there. We got jalapenos, pate, and we have char siu in here as well. Oh, I can't eat here? Oh, I gotta eat over there. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I had to move. I can't eat there. It was nice while it lasted. Sorry if the lighting is bad, but it's actually much cooler here. Okay, so we're gonna go and take a bite out of this. I really enjoy how crunchy this bread is. The last time I had banh mi, when I got the bread, like literally right after I walked it out of the restaurant, the bread was like mushy. It wasn't even toasted or anything. So that was like a complete turn off. So I didn't even make a video on that. I was actually gonna make a video on that, but I was like, no way, dude, this is not good at all. So this banh mi, it's nice and crispy on the outside, but the char siu is kind of dry. So it's too dry for my liking. There's also some pickled daikon and pickled carrots in here as well. Oh, the jalapenos. The heat was really hot. There's also some pate in here as well. So this particular banh mi is a special banh mi, or the deluxe banh mi. One thing that makes me kind of sad about banh mi's in Hawaii is that it's way too expensive. Like, I know this isn't the mainland, but when you go to California or Vegas and you can get a banh mi, a really good banh mi, for $3.50, eating something like this is kind of like, you know. So So would I recommend this to you guys? No, I wouldn't. Sorry. It's just the meat on the inside is way too dry. I like how crispy the outside is. It has a great crunch to it, but the banh mi itself, the filling inside the meat, no, too dry. I know like the two dishes that I picked from 4th Street Cafe today was kind of like a miss for me today. But I do know that their Penang curry and garlic chicken combo with rice, that's a winner. Because I think most of the people that go there actually get that. But I wanted to try something new for you guys today. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below where your favorite place to get banh mi's are. So I love banh mi's as much as I love getting spicy tuna. So if you know of any good banh mi places, please leave it in the comments down below. So even if you're in another state, let me know, because I'm gonna go and write all this stuff down, and if I end up traveling to your state, I'm gonna check these places out for their banh mi's. My mouth is like on fire right now because of the jalapenos from the banh mi. Okay, so we're gonna go to Hang's and we're gonna go and get something to drink in here. Okay, so when I come to Hang's, I really like getting the watermelon smoothie here. So, especially on a hot summer's day, it really hits the spot. All right, so we got our watermelon smoothie. Nice and sweet. Okay, it's story time. So when I was a kid, during the summers, I would actually go to Woolworth, and it's Ross right now. So where Ross is now, it's actually Woolworth back like 30 years ago. And every summer, I would go and hang out there and read the video game magazines. So one day, this guy was standing there and he's trying to have a conversation with me. And I got that gut feeling that he was no good, but I was too young to really know what I should do in a situation like that. So, you know, I would be polite and just give him one-word answers, you know. So after like an hour and a half of him standing there trying to have a conversation with me, he goes and asks me, oh, what kind of food do you like? So I just told him I like, you know, Chinese style fish. He said, it's almost lunch. Why don't you come over to my house and I can go and make you some of this Chinese style fish that you like. Right when he said that, in my mind, I was like, oh my God, does this guy want to try to kidnap me or what? He's like, you know, he said, hey, we're friends now. You can come over to my house. Luckily, there was this Japanese lady that was standing there listening to the entire conversation. So when she heard that, she looks at me and she says, hey son, it's time for us to go. I looked at her and I was like, okay mom. And so we walk outside and she's like, where are your parents? And my parents were working just down the street. So she said, I need you to tell your parents and go home immediately. Go home and tell your parents and don't talk to any strangers. I ended up going home and I totally forgot to tell my parents. And luckily, if it wasn't for that lady, for me, I wouldn't be making these videos for you guys right now. So if you were that lady, thank you so much. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, because if you didn't go and do what you did, you know, I wouldn't have a family. I wouldn't have basically any of this right now. So thank you. So with that said, I hope every single one of you are aware of your surroundings and stay safe. We live in a really dangerous world now, and if you haven't seen my video about the dangerous areas in downtown and Chinatown, I'm gonna go and leave it in the description box down below, so make sure you guys watch that. All right everybody, so that's it for this food tour. Please do me a big favor, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos just like this. If you haven't started following me on Instagram yet, do me a big favor and follow me there. I'm gonna go and leave all of the information in the description box down below. Thank you so much. Bye.